Imagine checking your bank account after a sudden job loss and seeing a balance of exactly $2.26. This was the reality for Grant Sabatier, unemployed at 24, living with his parents, and ignored by every company where he applied for work. Relying on a single employer creates a massive structural weakness. This model creates a single point of failure, where your entire financial survival depends on one person's decision to keep paying you. To solve this, we are going to break down the specific technical roadmap Grant used to move from that $2 balance to over $1 million in assets. We will map out the 5-year path to the stability stage of financial freedom. Diversifying your income serves as a mandatory defensive maneuver to secure permanent control over your own life. It ensures that no single economic event or corporate layoff can suddenly liquidate your future. Reclaiming your schedule is the first prerequisite for any side business. You must systematically identify and capture at least 1 to 2 hours of daily time to dedicate to growth. This equation isolates your true baseline value. When you divide your monthly salary by the total hours you actually spend working, you arrive at your personal hourly rate. Knowing this number changes how you evaluate every task. If your time is worth $50 an hour, spending 30 minutes to save $5 on a grocery tip results in a $20 loss in potential value. Use the hourly rate to automate your decision-making. If the cost of outsourcing a mundane task like cleaning or maintenance is lower than your personal rate, the scale tips toward hiring someone else to do it. Reclaiming these hours provides the dedicated, uninterrupted blocks of time required to build a new income engine without sacrificing your current job security. This approach treats time as a literal currency that must be invested for a return, rather than spent on chores that offer zero growth. Once your time is secured, you must commit to a single proven wealth engine. To generate maximum leverage, you have to ignore all other opportunities and focus on one specific mechanism. Path A is real estate flipping. Inject capital into a distressed property, renovate, and exit with a larger return. Alternatively, acquire a rental with bank leverage. Tenant rent neutralizes loan payments until you own an equity asset generating cash flow. If you are starting without significant capital, Path B focuses on high-leverage digital skills. Content creation is the most direct entry point into this market. Specifically, starting a faceless YouTube channel or freelancing in 2D animation allows you to serve a global demand for video marketing and education from a laptop. You must avoid the mistake of attempting to execute both physical and digital paths at once. Spreading your focus between real estate and digital services ensures that neither gains the momentum needed to replace your salary. Your commitment to a single, undivided path is more important than the specific engine you choose. Whether you are managing properties or creating content, you need the multiplier skill of selling to make the engine operational. Possessing a high-level skill without a sales mechanism creates a hobby, not a business. Selling is what converts technical ability into actual revenue. Negotiation and pitching are universal. The same psychological principles used to secure a discount on a property are used to convince a client to pay for your animation services. You can master these principles by studying 3 foundational texts: Dan Kennedy's The Ultimate Sales Letter, Robert Cialdini's Influence, and Russell Brunson's .com Secrets. Implementing the strategies in these books allows you to acquire clients on demand, creating a moat of security that accelerates your business growth. Technical proficiency is the expected standard, but the ability to sell is the multiplier that converts raw effort into financial capital. To bypass the trap of endless learning, you must follow a rigid 45-day timeline that forces you to bring your skill to the market immediately. The first 30 days are for aggressive skill acquisition. By day 45, stop studying and assemble a portfolio to show evidence of your skills. Finally, execute. Pitch your services to your first 5 prospective clients. Securing that first paying client transforms your new skill from a theoretical concept into a verifiable business asset. It proves that the market will pay you for the value you provide outside of your job. Speed of implementation is a decisive advantage. Prolonged preparation often functions as a subtle form of procrastination that prevents businesses from ever launching. By reclaiming your time, selecting a wealth engine, and mastering sales, you've built a complete financial architecture. You're no longer dependent on a single employer. Financial freedom is reached at the inflection point where your accumulated capital and secondary income streams successfully replace the need for your physical labor. You can start this process immediately by accessing the sales books or enrolling in the animation course through the resources provided below. Financial independence is the inevitable result of executing a deliberate system, starting with one targeted action today.